Charlie Thomas is with me to gloat again about the fact we're both in the warm, in the dry, and others are not.
Yes, indeed. Well, play has been suspended at the Ryder Cup now for a couple of hours because the course has become waterlogged. 2 hours of play was possible before the players came off the course, and this is how things stand in the hiatus, and it's looking quite good for the European team at the moment. Westwood and Keimer 2 up against Mickelson and Johnson. McIlroy and McDowell 1 up after 4 holes against Sink and Kuchar, and Poulter and Fisher 1 up against Stricker and Woods after 3. The only match that is going the Americans' way so far is the one that was least expected to, and that is the 2 rookies, Watson and Overton, who are up against the more experienced Donald and Harrington. Let's go straight to the course then at Celtic Manor and join Nick Powell, still battling the rain and the wind. What's the latest, Nick? Are we expecting any kind of announcement soon?
It depends what happens from up above, Charlie, to be quite honest with you. We've had, in the last 10 minutes, conditions as bad as they've been all morning, just in the last 60 seconds or so. In fact, I'm going to take the risk. How foolhardy is this of actually putting the Sky News umbrella down? Because just for the moment, it's very nearly stopped raining. But it really depends. You need a period of actual dry before the fairways have a chance to drain a little bit and recover. So it's going to be a good couple of hours or so before Monty and his team can get back out there. But really thoroughly miserable. The captains involved, both of them, in the decision by match referee John Paramore to suspend play. Since then, the players getting through things as best they can. Ian Poulter drying out. It really wasn't what they came for. But hey, this is not new. Golfers are used to playing in the rain, but this has really been particularly bad. Poulter, by the way, in good form this morning, saw this terrific putt on the 3rd. One of those 3 matches where Europe are, as Charlie was saying, in front. A very good start indeed for the Europeans. Frustrating for them to be stopped. Graham McDowell, a big part of that as well, playing with Rory McIlroy. One of the shots of the day so far. This chip from McDowell, who, by the way, has been tweeting. The Europeans not completely banned from tweeting, as was reported earlier this week. McDowell saying they've been told no play before lunchtime. Well, you can certainly well believe that with the rain that we have had in the last couple of hours or so. It is just getting heavy, and I'm regretting the decision already to throw away the umbrella. I'm going to talk to a man who's just picking up his umbrella again. Robin Hiseman, come in. Robin's part of a company, part of the design course here, but right now you're preparing for Madrid 2018. You're in one of 5 bids deciding next April who gets the next Ryder Cup. Do you want the Ryder Cup after all this hassle?
Well, we think it's fascinating to see the whole infrastructure down here at Celtic Manor is just immense. So, we're paying a lot of attention to how this all works as much as we are the golf course.
How big a job is it to put together a Ryder Cup bid?
It's huge. I don't think anyone's really got a full grasp of just what a big job this is now. And certainly with the new bid process that we're starting in 2018, it's of a standard of an Olympic Games or a World Cup. This is the sort of work we're having to put in.
What's the weather like in Madrid this morning?
We checked that. It was 26 degrees and sunshine.
Now, tell me about the very ambitious designs you got, because we've seen some images of it. 25,000 spectators around one green, is that right?
Well, one hole.
Yeah.
We've got the entire hole. The 16th hole, the Plaza de Toros, the bull ring. We figured that most of the games are going to get to the 16th hole. And so we're going to make a big special feature of this par 3 on the 16th, and we really think we could have an atmosphere unrivaled in Ryder Cup history.
Let's not assume that weather's going to be fantastic, because the last Ryder Cup to be suspended was in Valderrama in Spain, was it not, in '97?
Indeed it was. The climate in Madrid is quite a lot different than that in the centre of the country there, where they tend to be rather more clement with the weather in October.
And is there lots of backing from the Spanish authorities? Are they really keen to have the Ryder Cup back?
Massively so. I mean, we're all over here today, as you can see, backing the bid, and they've sponsored the Daily Telegraph's pull-out supplement. There's an awful lot of commitment to this bid. There's no complacency at all from the Madrid bid team. Well, I wish you well, and of course I, in the spirit of neutrality, wish all the other 4 bids for staging the Ryder Cup in 2018 all the best as well. That decision next April. The decision we're waiting for here is when do we restart play, and that really depends on what happens from up above at the moment. Not looking all that bright, Charlie.
Nick, thank you. Disappointingly, he's got his brolly back up again.